So this adorable little creature is called the Caiman lizard, and he's currently pooping and exploding. So this little goober is a Caiman lizard. I'm wearing a glove because he's being sassy. They're very smart, so like he is very aware. Up, down. And he did sort of tail whip and stuff. He also exploded with poop during the first take of trying to film this. So I'm just going to use a glove because I do have sharp teeth, very strong teeth, which I'm going to show you guys shortly and talk about that. But I got this from Tails and Scales, which is based in Toronto, and they have the ability to ship across Canada. They're probably one of Canada's top reptile stores in terms of sort of like the connections that they have, the animals that they bring in. I've gotten multiple species from him, and you know, healthy animals, active animals, and this one was absolutely 100% captive bred, so not taken from the wild, which is awesome as well. Caiman lizards get their name because they swim like a crocodile, and their scalation is very similar to a crocodile. So it's Caiman is a species of crocodilian, so that's how they get their name. They are very specialized animals. They're kind of nicknamed water tegus, and they are very closely related to the tegu. And you can see that kind of in the body shape, especially as they get bigger. But they're semi-arboreal, semi-aquatic, so they spend a lot of time in both. And they have a very specialized diet. So it's taken a long time for people to kind of figure out the quirks of the Caiman lizard, how to properly keep them, how to keep them alive. When they first sort of were introduced to the pet trade, they were always wild caught. They would come in with parasite loads and not adapt well to captivity. But now they're being captive bred, they adapt a lot better. One of the main things about them is one of their primary diet is snails. So you need to have a good supply of fresh or frozen snails. He gets chicken. He gets fish. So a lot of different variety, and especially as he gets bigger, shrimp is a part of his diet as well. People will feed them good quality wet cat food. So lots of variety in their diet, and especially as they're growing, that's really important as well. So I have had a Caiman lizard before. And that Caiman lizard was featured on Animal Planet on Scaled. So let's take a look at a clip from the show featuring my Caiman lizard wrecking ball. Sweet. Every day at Cornell's World, we're trying to find new and creative ways to improve the lives of these animals. A lot of people actually don't realize how intelligent a lot of reptiles are. They need stimulation, so it's important to add things to their environment, things to climb, or different smells, different things to eat.
Here's your tube, Jay.
Thank you. So I thought, why not try an obstacle course?
This could be great, or it could fail miserably.
It could fail miserably. So I have my Caiman lizard.
Nice.
I've kind of nicknamed this one Wrecking Ball because he does hit with his tail. So it is kind of like a wrecking ball slamming into something when he's in a mood, but also came in like a wrecking ball. Caiman lizards are found in the Amazon throughout South America, and they are one of those rare lizards that's both arboreal and aquatic. So in addition to being a great swimmer, he likes to climb, and I'm a good tree.
There you go, yeah. Well, you're the tallest one in the room, so.
True. They're called Caiman lizards because their body is very similar to a caiman.
There we go. Where do we want to put him?
Let's put him right here, and we'll see if we can get him to climb.
Oh, nice. There we go. Nice job.
Want to come try this tube? All right, how about this, buddy? Oh, that you like.
Oh, there we go.
They're smart animals, so
putting stuff like this even in their enclosure to shake things up and just give them new things to climb on or explore or crawl into is an awesome form of enrichment.
Yeah, no kidding. That's pretty cool.
So I love that video clip, and it was really fun. Sadly, there's not a happy ending to that story, and in 2020, terrible year in a lot of ways, and one of the ways it was terrible was because he did pass away. He was great. I had him for like 5 or 6 years, so he did fantastic, and then just found him gone. That seems to happen, unfortunately, sometimes with these guys. Is they'll do great for a really long time, and then as an adult, I know a few people that have lost them in recent years, around that like 6, 7, 8 year. They should live longer, but we're still learning a lot about them. But I like when I can to kind of pay tribute to some of the animals and continue to have them as ambassadors, as educational material. So I did get his part of his skin tanned, and the thing is these guys actually were hunted for leather. Reptile leather, for boots, for shoes, for stuff in South America where they're found. So this obviously has not been tanned like leather, but it is it's his back scales, and you can see the belly scales as well, and then the front legs. Reptile leather is used commonly around the world. They have crocodile farms, they have snake farms that raise up animals to make leather. But what's really fascinating is his skull. So as I mentioned, they eat crustaceans and snails. So you might look at these teeth and go like, that doesn't look like it would be too bad of a bite, but it's more the power in the jaw. You can see the teeth are quite flat, and that is for crunching up shells. When I feed them snails, I'm feeding them like snails out of the shell. If you get a colony going, people will like raise up snails to feed them. You can't have giant African land snails in Canada, but in places where you can, a lot of people will raise them and then feed the babies to the cayman lizards. So they need really strong jaws to be able to crunch up things like freshwater fish, crayfish, shrimp, and of course snails, which is a big primary part of their diet. But really, really so interesting to see like different skulls and skeletons and parts of animals from the inside. So that is a skull from the former wrecking ball. Rest in peace, my friend. And I'm glad that, when we're able to do videos like this and we can utilize an animal that I loved, and then, when we're able to go out on tour or do displays or exhibits again, having the new one and then having a, this is skull, this is the hide, they can see it, they can sort of see what's going on inside. I think that's a really good way to kind of pay tribute to these animals. So I hope you enjoyed meeting our new cayman lizard. He's been with us since January, so a couple of months now, settled in well. Had to do a few tweaks on his terrarium, but doing well now. He's got a big cage with a big exoterra with water, a pond area, a filter. I think maybe at another time I'll do a video of him swimming underwater because it's quite fascinating to see. So maybe we'll do another one of those videos in the near future. I haven't named him yet, so if you have a suggestion for the name, feel free to put it down in the comments. Yeah, so that is a cayman lizard. Not something I would recommend for a general person to have as a pet because of their specialized requirements. As an adult, these guys can get 4+ feet. They're going to need like a pond. A lot of people will use like different tubs, different like stock tanks, things like that for them. Plus, they need to be able to climb. They need a high basking spot. So not an animal that is a good choice for a pet for a lot of people, but someone with experience, they definitely are an animal that is gaining popularity just because they're such unique, cool animals. So we'll see you next time. If you have not yet, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos, we have almost a year's worth of videos featuring everything from elephants to sloths to reticulated pythons to ball pythons, lots of different variety, lots of different info, and we're going to keep doing these. So hit that bell button to make sure you get notified when we post new videos every week. And check out below. We have online classes we are offering. We are doing virtual scouts and guides and youth groups and stuff, and classes, schools, which you can book from anywhere in the world. We need help. That's an honest thing. We've been shut down since November. At the time of us filming this, Alberta has not reopened to a point where we can do in-person shows and birthdays yet. That may have changed by the time this runs. But, we've been shut down now since November. So, doing things like supporting our Patreon or booking us a show or enrolling your kids in a class, all are really great ways to help support our small company. We've been doing this for 12 years. We want to be doing it for a long time to come. The connection we've made with kids and animals is really important. So, especially if you're in Calgary, keep an eye out for us to be reopening and relaunching our in-person programs. Summer camp registration is ongoing right now, so if you live in the Calgary area as well, definitely full week with our animals, including our Cayman lizard, so the ultimate summer experience for the reptile lover or animal lover in your home. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next time.